Hello, hello, hello. Good day, good day, good day. I didn't quite think that I would be making a video like this, but my channel is expansive. Whatever comes to me, I'm freestyling it is what I'm going to give to the people. So this message is for Nicki Minaj and the Bobs. I know you guys have a strong relationship and connection with her, and I'm hoping that one of you guys see the video and somehow, you can get in contact with her and relay this message to her, as I'll try to leave her a message on Instagram and see if she hopefully she gets it, but probably not. So that's why I know you guys you got her back and you can get through to her. So I'm putting this message out here because a lot of times in my life I've seen things or heard things, and then like I seen things and heard things in advance, and then they would happen, you know what I mean? And I would not say nothing, and I realized the power that I have now to change things. So I wanted to put this message out here because I didn't want to hold on to this information if I could possibly change the events of things. Okay, I'm not a Barb, however I love me some Nicki Minaj. That's my girl. Okay, so pretty much I had a dream not too long ago, maybe about a couple months ago, where the world was mourning her death. Okay, and we can't have that. We can't have that, right? We all love Papa Bear, and Papa Bear needs his mama to be here forever and ever and ever. Also, we have seen online, it seems like, we could tell she's going through a bit of something. She's more transparent. We know that, she just had a father passing, just had a baby, just got married. Those are huge life changes that, though like the marriage and the baby can be something beautiful, it also can have its drawbacks, you know what I mean? And then on top of that, having a parent pass away, that can be a lot. And then, there's rumors of her drug use and things like that, so those are things for us to take into consideration. So with having that dream, I want for us to keep her in our prayers. Okay, that is your job to do from here on and beyond, because this could just be witchcraft that some people have put against her. As you know, she had her song before, I think Fire Burn or Ganja Burn, and she talked about how people tried to bury the Barbie. They tried to kill her, you know what I mean? And she always talk about she's in tune and don't run up. So I know she's psychic enough. She got that psychic awareness. But with doing drugs and having so much stress around you, sometimes that superpower of being intuitive and stuff like that, it could be drowned out when all of them attacks is coming against you. You know what I mean? When spiritual warfare is against you, sometimes it's hard to know which voice you are hearing and which direction to go. So we need to keep our sister and our prayers every day. We send in prayers, love, and light her way. And also, we want her to be aware of this. So Nicki Minaj, if you ever see this video, girl, you need to remain in a prayer posture from here and beyond. Because one thing I know about witchcraft is that somebody could start working on you 2, 3, 4 years prior, you know what I mean? And that manifestation, if they trying to put you in a casket, it could take 4, 5, 6, 7 years, or even a short 3, it don't happen all the time right away. It's a timely thing. So I want you to know that you need to definitely get your spiritual life intact and war against those fashions that's trying to put you inside of a casket. Okay, so them drugs, you're gonna have to let them things go, baby girl. You have to let them go, because you don't want them drugs. What we see when all these young people and all these artists are dying, some form of drugs was involved. You somehow lost your state of consciousness, and you opened those doors for those destructive forces to come in and lead to your demise. So you're gonna have to stop drinking, stop drugging, clean up that diet, you know what I mean, and get your mind right. You got to get your mind right, you know what I mean? A fact. You, your husband, your whole family, y'all got to pray every day as a family unit, and y'all got to get right within. It's a must. Because darkness is upon us, and it's heavy. You know what I mean? I be fighting this witchcraft shit, you know what I mean, heavily. Now, you can think somebody like me, I'm not on her level. You know, she's internationally known. So you can imagine how many people hate her, you know what I mean, compared to the ones that I got that's hating me. You know what I mean? She got all eyes on her, so that's a whole bunch of hate that can come to people's ways every day. That evil eye is on her heavily, you know what I mean? So we got to shield her, protect her, but also, Nicki, you're gonna have to shield and protect yourself too. If you got to go see whoever you need to see to make sure that you take your spiritual baths, you cleanse, they do what they got to do to make sure that you protected, you need to go on and do that. You need to do that on a continuously basis. You have to practice spiritual hygiene, okay? Because wickedness is upon us, and clearly they want you going. They projecting your death. You know what I mean? So I'm putting that out there. I hope the Bobs get a hold of this video. I hope y'all do whatever it is that y'all do to always engage her and make sure that she knows this, and that she got to get busy, and there's no time for no lacking. All the young stars that we have seen, they were lacking. You know what I mean? I believe their deaths could have been prevented. So we need for you not to be lacking, Nicki, in no way, shape, or form. Another thing that I'm going to say to you, because this witchcraft, it can manifest in any kind of way. These people could put out death spells against you, and then when it occurs, it looks like it just happened because of whatever action you took. So for instance, say you went and you wanted to go get your body done, you wanted to go get your boobs or something redone, and you go on that operating table, then all of a sudden, you know, they say, oh, she had complications, so she died. No, that was that witchcraft that was put out against you, and that's how it manifested. So then it looks like it just happened that way. But no, it's because somebody sent that out, and then that was the method and the way that it was able to be played out. So you have to make sure now that you govern your own life. You know what I mean? You're going to have to become the true sovereign ruler over your life. So like if you got some kind of management too going on, like you can't let outside people have too much control over your life. Especially now, I see you trying to get back out there and trying to get back on the scene. Okay. I think I seen you with Deb Anthony recently, you know what I mean? And I like Deb, you know, I know Deb got a strong personality. Deb got motherly vibes or whatever, which is, I think that could be a good thing, you know, but I don't know her fully. I just know what I see projected. And I think that she would have your best interest at heart. But I want you to know that always you need to go with your first mind. You can't be letting, in this day and age, you need to govern most of your affairs, most of your business, you know what I mean? And when you don't feel like going somewhere where they done booked something, because now they trying to get you back out there, and you start getting that momentum again, Nicki, you done did a lot of good stuff. Your spot is solidified. There ain't nobody that done came and did what you did. I think that you are the GOAT. You know, that's just hands down. Just because of all of your achievement and your capabilities, I think you the GOAT. I don't think there's nothing else that you need to do to solidify your spot. So that I say that to say that when you engage these opportunities that might be thrown your way, engage them knowing that you sit on your throne. You know what I mean? You are the queen. That's solidified. So you don't need to go grab every bag that's offered to you. You don't need to be at every event. You don't need to do any of those things. Don't let your management team make you feel like, yo, you back at it, you hot again, and you out there, we need to continue and keep the ball rolling. No. First thing you need to do is keep your life in balance, right? You need to be balanced. You need to have a work-life balance. So you work, right? You got some mommy time, some me time, and you got some family time. You know what I mean? As long as you know that you need to have balance and you don't let the money and opportunities draw you in, because that could be a form of the witchcraft to draw you in. Oh, there's so many more bags coming your way, and you get drawn to these places you ain't got no business being. You know what I mean? And that could be a way that these people take, you know, manifest this witchcraft to take your life. And when you tired, stay home. When your spirit tell you don't go somewhere, don't go somewhere. Don't get on that plane. Especially in 2024 and beyond. I have seen visions before the planes started going down this year that we were going to get a lot of planes going down. And that's what the stars are calling for. They're calling for a lot of planes to be taken down. So be mindful with traveling. If your private jet ain't right, if something ain't right, you know what I mean, and you just don't feel like flying that day, don't fly. You know, you're going to have to really be in tune and to listen to those voices, because those forces are against you. So not only do you need to be in tune, but you need to do, like I said, your spiritual work to block off and wane off all of those spells that have been casted against you. And sometimes that could take time. It could take years, you know what I mean? But you got to get active. All right? So putting God first, putting your family first. That family come before that money, you know what I mean? Like I said, you solidified. You ain't got to be everywhere and do everything. You know what I mean? So know that. Because Papa Bear, he needs you, and we want you here. We know you love that baby, and you got to be here to see him grow up and see him thrive. So going out getting your body and all that stuff, that ain't worth, your baby. You done did everything you needed to do in your career. You don't need to redo your body. You don't need to do none of those things. You know what I mean? None of those things that can possibly, just take you out of here. You don't need to do none of that. You need to be here and raise that baby boy and enjoy the wealth that you have worked hard for. Do not let this demon, these devils, psych you out of your position in life, and take you up out of here. Nuh-uh, ain't no more money. You done made all the money you want. If you want, you could live a pretty chill life the rest of your life on the money that you made. Because that's what they doing. They get you out here working and making all of this money. They gas you up like you making all of this money, but they find a way to take that shit back from you. They're going to take your life and then rob you and take all your accounts and all of that stuff. No more. Those days is over. All the money that our entertainers have worked for, they will keep it. It will go into the pockets of their family members and not into these mysterious estates and these mysterious lawyers who rob it and all of that stuff. No more. It is time for our people to wake up and know that something wicked is going on out there that's always coming after our artists to collect that money that they done gave to them and all that fame and prestige. So Nicki, I hope you get this message, baby girl. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Okay? Wake up. Get off the drugs. Get your prayer life intact. Okay, love on your family, the family that stays together. Wait, what is it? The family that prays together stays together. Pray over your marriage as well for you guys to stay together and weather the storms. Any storms that come your way, weather it, okay? Because believe me, there ain't nothing else out there, y'all. If whatever kind of disagreements y'all got going on, find a way to work it out and fix it out and to communicate properly with one another, because I love seeing y'all together, so that's a great thing. You know what I mean? But obviously don't stay together because we like to see it. We want it to be real. And we also just know the power in the Trinity, Mother, Father, Child. That's power. That's life. You know what I mean? So anything that y'all got going on in your relationship, it can be fixed, work on it. That it just takes work. You're going to need to work on your marriage. People getting divorced every day. Marriage is work. You understand? It's work. So I pray that you have continued success in your family and in your marriage and in your career. Okay, so with that being said, I hope I was clear and I laid everything out that I believe you need to do and stay on top of. Please do not take this word lightly. I love you. I'm sure the Bobs, they love you even more. And yes, peace be upon you. Peace be upon you. Wisdom be upon you. Leadership be upon you. Okay? Joy, grace, happiness. Keep your vibrations high at all times. Keep your anger in check as well. Keep your anger in check, because we don't want for you to do something out of anger that causes you to destroy your reputation and your legacy. So just all of those things, you just gonna have to be mindful and staying on top of your stuff. And that takes from you, again, like being conscious and getting off of these drugs and being responsible for your life. Don't let anyone at this time try to be the head and control your life. No outsiders outside of that Trinity should be telling you what and how to do. You can have management, but ultimately you got the final say. When your body tell you no, when your spirit tell you no, no means no. Leave it alone. Walk away from certain things. You got to. Okay? With that being said, peace.